I started weeping, uncontrollably so.
Sivako, yes, she better do.
She better do, okay, period.
I'm Demi, theme park YouTuber, aka Magical Hijinks.
And I'm entertainment journalist Joey Nolfi, and we've both been diagnosed with terminal theme park obsession, and we're definitely going to spread it to you on the Park Peeps podcast.
We've got years of theme park knowledge, so join us as we serve piping hot takes, park tea, offer the best travel hacks and tips, and chat with guests in the theme park space.
So sit down, buckle in, and pull up on that yellow strap while we dispatch for the Park Peeps podcast. Hello, dear Park Peeps listeners, and welcome back to the show. We're broadcasting live today from the Ink and Paint Club, where we're awaiting the start of our latest episode, a ranking of the top physical sensations you can feel at the Disney parks. And to fit the tone, we're also awaiting a slinky performance from none other than Jessica Rabbit herself. Demi, how's your anticipation level over there? Are you excited for Ms. Rabbit?
I'm shivering with anticipation.
Oh, well, the juxtaposition, I feel like I just have to bring myself up. Because Demi did not match my freak there. But
I honestly don't think I could.
No. But as we wait, I want to take a moment to thank all of you for tuning in. Please follow us at Park Peeps Pod on social. Me at Joey Nolfi, Demi at Magical Hijinks. You know that's HIJINX. Rate and comment on Spotify, Apple, and wherever you get your podcasts. That is so important to our future here at Park Peeps. I do want to challenge you all. If you haven't left us a comment, please do it. It helps so much. I want to see at least 10 comments on this episode. I'm challenging y'all, or else Jessica Rabbit's performance is not going to go off if we don't get 10 comments on this episode. Finally, also, please subscribe to our Substack at parkpeepspodcast.substack.com for extra tea, bonus content, and more each week.
Joey.
What?
I do see some rustling happening behind the curtain. I do believe Jessica is about to debut. I do see a high-heeled leg slinking out from behind the curtain.
Do.
Yes. There she is.
It's Jeremy? Wait, it's it's Jeremy?
Yes! You thought you got rid of me, but I'm back, witches! Yeah!
You don't know how hard it is being a woman looking the way I do.
I thought that leg looked extra long.
Yes.
Just this little ham hog we got going on here. We'd love to see it.
It's so funny because even before, I think Jeremy does not have the portion of the script. We wanted to keep this a surprise that says Jeremy improvised response. And before we even got there, Jeremy was already lifting his leg into the frame. So,
listen, I hope they get the playback in real time, because what it takes for me to get my leg that high in the first place at this point in my life, listen, it's a task. I didn't even stretch.
At the ripe age of 57?
Okay. Well, listen, thank you so much for coming to this episode of Park Peeps. If you haven't yet, make sure to follow us on all social.
Jeremy, I just have to know, you gave up people a little preview last week, but why are you in a wig and a dress on Jessica's stage? This is Jessica's stage.
Okay. Here's the thing. I wish I had a good answer. Actually, I have a great answer. Wait, what answer am I telling the people, though? Real answer, or the not for real answer?
Whatever answer you feel is appropriate. Jeremy, this is called yes-anding.
Okay, great. Improv. Did it a couple times. Didn't really succeed, but I got a diploma from doing something. Anyway, the full tea. So first of all, I am manifesting that my Elsa dreams in the Disney space are going to come true. Whether that's live action Elsa, whether that's Elsa in Fantasmic, whether that is, I don't know, but here she is. Anyway. And then third and foremost, did I say second? Not sure.
No, you didn't. But we're jumping right to three.
We got a new peep in the house. I am peeping in. Just call. Oh, I don't like that. I should have.
No, we're keeping peeping in. We're keeping peeping in.
I should have reworked that one. But y'all, we're peeping in, and
yes,
we're here.
We are.
And I'm so excited. I'm so grateful to get to be here with two of my favorite peeps of all time.
Yes.
Hello.
Well, it is fitting. We needed to bring Jeremy here not only because his perspective on the top physical sensations one can experience at Disney parks is invaluable and sure to be hilarious, but we also have a very special announcement to make.
That is right. We love him so much and have had such a lovely time connecting with him on this journey we call Park Peeps Delusion that we are formally announcing that Jeremy is our official third peep.
Yeah!
Jeremy! Are you ready to read your acceptance speech as we discussed at length?
You know what? Just the way that I announced myself I want to make sure that I have the proper revisions so people don't get the wrong idea. But yes.
Yeah, well, go ahead. No, I'm just kidding. We did not discuss this at length. And also sorry to this Jessica Rabbit because she is tied up backstage, literally tied up because I know Jeremy had to steal the spotlight. So sorry to this Jessica Rabbit. We'll catch you next time. But yes, Jeremy is just such a beloved presence on this pod and in our lives. And we just were like, you know what? We might as well, because I'm sure you saw the comments. The comments were also being like, can you please just make Jeremy the third peep?
He was already like our unofficial third anyway.
Yeah. So essentially, Demi and I saw Jeremy from across the Beacon Barrel, and we liked his vibe.
Correct.
So
Stop!
Sure, we were only at our max 2 margarita. However, still, very coherent decisions were made. Okay.
When I say his vibe, I just meant he would make good lightning lane selections.
Listen,
that he would, especially because we feel the same way about EPCOT.
Girl, I can't. Like, we can talk. We could do a whole episode.
We could.
On that
we should. We will.
The people aren't going to like it.
Hey,
at all.
We're workshopping. We're workshopping now that we're a trio. We're just workshopping out in public here. But. No, I think we need to, before things get a little too out of hand, as they have already, we already have one cartoon character casualty on this episode. We should move on, as we have alluded in that unhinged intro, to this week's topic, which is going to be a little bit weird, but stay with us. It needs some explaining. We know that the Disney parks give us so many visual, sensorial experiences, from taste to smell to sight, the tapestry of smell, if you remember, Demi. But as I was recently experiencing one of the things you might see on my list today, I found myself being like, there are some crazy, crazy, crazy things that Disney parks do to your body that literally move, shake, vibrate, toss you around. A little physical sensation that just hits harder than anywhere else on Earth.
So today we're diving into our favorite and least favorite physical sensations you can experience at Disney parks. We're listing some of ours. Please list some of yours in the comments. Tell us what we got right and what we got wrong. All of it. Let's start with you, Jeremy.
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. So I genuinely had to think about this a lot, because there are so many good ones. And I think back to both of these kind of involve my brother too. But I think my main one, it's ride focused. So I hope that is okay.
Of course.
I will never forget going on Avatar Flight of Passage for the very first time. Because going into it, I didn't know, I knew that it was a simulator. So going into it, I was kind of like, whatever, it's another screen ride. It's going to be fine.
Done one, done them all.
Well, correct. Exactly right. So little did I know that you go in and you see the seat and it's like, okay, I got to go into like the widest second base ever and shimmy my way down. And ooh, what was that on my back? My goodness. And then before you know it, you're strapped in, they're pushing on your back and Sivako, right? So little did Sivako, right? So little did I know that Sivako was going to lead to a whoa. Made that up on the spot. Thank you so much.
Jeremy, you're done. You're official, and now you're officially fired. You're done.
And we're out and cut. Anyway, so the thing about Avatar Flight of Passage is it defies and it expands upon the idea of what it is to be a screened attraction in a way that I really hadn't experienced before.
Yeah.
And when I think about the sensations, there's the moment of landing inside the cave after you are quite literally escaping being ravaged apart by that fire, what do you call them? Fire, it's not a dragon, the fire avatar thingy. You know what I'm talking about? So you land in the cave and the beautiful...
No, because I don't think anybody actually knows anything about Avatar. And it's all been a lie, and they're forcing it onto us, even though I love the attraction. I truly don't know anybody that loves this Avatar.
The movie, I couldn't tell you a single thing from it.
So in the scope of the ride, you're getting attacked by this thing and you escape into the cave, right? But then sensation, it took a long time to get there, but we have made it. Sensationally, you can hear what sounds like surround sound. The avatar, you can hear it breathing around you. And then in between your legs, you can feel it expanding and compressing. So when I felt that, in combination to the breathing, to what's cinematically happening around you, to the music, I started weeping. Uncontrollably so.
Siva ko, yes, she better do.
Siva ko, she better do. Okay, period. From that point on till the end of the ride, till getting off of the ride, till that 1.5 mile walk all the way down the exit ramp, I was sobbing uncontrollably.
It's so good.
It is one of the most visceral reactions I have ever had to a ride in my life. And to this day, when people ask me, what's your favorite ride? I always have to throw Flight of Passage into contention because of that moment, how it makes me feel every single time I ride it. It's unbelievably done.
I'm so glad you brought that up, because that's one of the things, because people like to say, oh, it's just a simulator. And I have to, I say that exact thing to anybody who says that to me. I'm like, you're literally on a moving, breathing animal. You feel it breathe. And I look forward to that every single time I ride it. It's like my favorite part. So I'm glad I'm not alone in just realizing like how far they went into building this attraction. Yes. You really get lost. If you really focus, you can really get lost and feel like you are actually on a living, breathing animal flying in the air.
Well, in Jeremy's case, he stays lost. He doesn't get lost. He stays lost.
Look, if you stay lost, you ain't gotta get lost, okay? Listen.
I knew you were gonna say that. No, it's very true, and I think that it's one of the first. I can't think of any other attraction that does something like that. If it, simulates the physical sensation of something, and I think it's a good way of. It shows creativity, because obviously there's a limit there. You can't have giant everybody riding on the backs of these banshees. You can't have everybody riding on the backs of these. So it is an interesting way to get around, and I don't even want to call it mental gymnastics, because it is an interesting story of like you actually going into this technology thing and syncing up with the banshees, and then it's like when you're all in the dark, you can't see that you're not actually on a banshee. So it is cool to have that the breathing sensation. It's a really, really great ride.
And thank you for calling them a banshee. I could not find that word to save my life. So thank you for that save there.
You're welcome, Moira Rose.
A banshee. I got Ekron. Ekron, but banshee, no dice.
Or a banshee.
Nothing.
I do have one. I bought one for $70, and it sits on my little shoulder, and my niece used to go crazy when I used to show it to her. But that's good. I think that's a good one to kick us off. Jeremy, now we got to balance it. What's one of the worst physical sensations at a Disney park?
Okay, I've got two.
Okay,
these were the first two that came to mind.
Well, let's do one. Do one first.
Yes. So I'm going to go with the one that is so random, but if you know, you know. At Disneyland, there's this area where you are by the castle. And I will never forget this, because it was when I was going in. This is one of the very first TikToks I ever made before I was doing content. It was just for funsies. It was walking in and then having that reaction of being like, oh my God, that's the castle. Where's the rest of it? That whole thing that everybody does when they go to Disneyland for the first time. Yeah. And then after I recorded that, I was walking around the hub to the left, and I was walking in front of the castle. It was dusk. The crows were out. And all of a sudden, I stopped dead in my tracks, and I was like, oh my God, what is that smell? Oh my God.
Oh.
Listen, there's an area by the castle that smells like you are standing in 3 feet of feces. And you've never experienced it, have you?
I've only been to Disneyland once, so No.
Yes. Listen, next time we're there together, I will take.
Jeremy's like, I'm taking you right there. I know.
Taking you right. I know. And look, the people that know, they're going to be like, yes, I know it. I know it like the back of my hand. You see this gay ring? It's the gay ring. Okay, I can find it like that. It smells so bad that every time I go there, I'm like, why is this here? How did it get here? Why does it always find me? And why can't I just smell the popcorn and the churros? It's wild. And my body quite literally shivers and quakes because the smell is that bad. It's awful. It's terrible. And like, there's a reason. I don't remember the reason, but there's a reason. I don't know why.
I cannot recall that, even though, well, as my annual pass says, I've only been there 9 times this year. I don't recall the exact spot, but you know what? Next time I'm there, that's what I'm scoping out. Yes, please. 100%. Well, will you? Because
if we are, yes, I will. If we are there, yes.
You tried to get out of you knew the shade was coming. You tried to walk out of it, but it's maybe I'll hold back. I'll hold back a little bit. But okay. Yeah, no, what a great way to kick us off. And I do want to segue into, because it would not be a Joey ranking, and Demi is going to roll her eyes, because I do want to give some honorable mentions before I start. Demi knew it was coming. So
fine.
For best, I'm going to go, thanks to our dear friend Matt, I do now endorse getting a people mover car by yourself and putting your feet up on the seat in front of you. So thank you to Matt Richardson, our dear friend.
You know what, Joey?
No, don't call me out.
No, you could maybe wait for the end of the episode to do honorable mentions in case someone was going to say something, like putting your feet up on the people mover.
Joey, Demi wasn't going to say that.
Demi wasn't going to say that, and now
yes,
Demi.
I was.
Now, okay, well, you can co-sign an honorable mention.
No, because it's not an honorable mention. It's elite. It should be on the table. That's not an honorable mention. That's one of the greatest physical experiences inside of the theme park, is sitting by yourself on an attraction at Disney World on a cushioned seat with a cushioned footrest, then going into the dark and taking a little nap. You're by yourself on a ride in Disney World. You don't get that most of the time. You're with other people in other cars. And you were going to make that an honorable mention? How dare you?
For me personally, it's an honorable mention. And you know what? This is part of the magic and the nature of PP, is that we get to
we're not. We are not calling ourselves PP.
PP.
I do not endorse this.
And
I don't either. I know I'm new here, but hi.
Now I can be ganged up on. But listen, for me, it's an honorable mention just because I am just recently getting over the shock of putting a toe onto a seat that other people sit on, because that might, spoiler, this might be one of my least favorites coming up. But Demi, I don't think any of my other honorable mentions will be on your list. And if we can elaborate on it a little bit more if you would like to.
And why not?
Okay, well, we'll come back to it. Put a pin in it. Spoiler alert for later. So now, obviously, we all know one of the greatest physical sensations at the Disney parks, your butt getting on the bus after a long day. That ride back to the resort is just chef's kiss. That feeling of just sinking into the seat is just wonderful. Conversely, one of the worst is then having to stand up on the bus when you're back at your resort. Also, when you hit a pocket of air conditioning and a dank, damp, moist, humid queue, I will fight someone for that spot and I will stay there. Also, the last honorable mention is actually a fallen physical sensation, now resting with the angels. So RIP to the stingers that would boop you in the back on It's Tough to Be a Bug at Disney World and Disney California Adventure. What a feeling. But
you still get the little, under the seat thing, though.
Yeah. I remember you were saying that before, so that makes me excited. But this is also, moving on to my official one of Joey's favorite sensations. This also is a very Joey thing to do, because after rolling out honorable mentions, my first sensation is literally a 2-for-1 because they are similar. So first, we're going to go in Haunted Mansion at both Disneyland and Disney World. The scene where you exit the mansion's attic and the doom buggies turn backward and tilt you on your back to go down the incline. And then similarly, the backwards trip down Spaceship Earth, while Dame Judi Dench speaks soft instructions to fill out the screen into your ear. Both moments are pure bliss. It's like, you know those reverse turntables that you can buy to put in your home to like loosen your spine, those inverting tables that they're supposed to ease pressure in your like creaking millennial back. That is what it feels like. There's this release of pressure, and you're just, for a moment, you're just like laying on your back in the dark, cold. And in Haunted Mansion at Disneyland especially, I like that you can kind of look over to the right and see just the level of creativity and how far it stretches back. You can even see like portions of the side of the mansion and like the shingles on the top of the house and the brick on the side of the... It's like, it's so cool. And it's just a very, very, very cool moment. And I love going backwards and just having my back sort of loosen up and the pressure be taken off. So it's a few moments of bliss, but it is there nonetheless. So that's my first good one. And then conversely, the worst is just Mission Space, the gravity being pushed down on you. Like, we've covered this at length in other episodes, but like, that is just one of the most uncomfortable feelings, not just at a Disney park, but literally anywhere and anything I have ever done. The force of gravity on you in Mission Space is just... So, Demi, let's move on to you. What is one of your top physical sensations at the Disney parks and one of your least favorite physical sensations?
I mean, I guess then I won't, go into it since we spoke about it earlier.
It's an honorable mention.
But it's not an honorable mention. Fine. Here. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about once again the people mover, how it is the greatest ride in all of Disney World, because it is a ride where you get to be by yourself in a car without anybody else. I mean, what's better than that? But I did already said this already. So I'm not going to get back into it. It's the greatest experience. It's relaxing. You get to be by yourself, but you're also still moving, and you get to see Progress City, which is something Walt built himself, which is amazing. You get to be inside Space Mountain. You get to be inside Buzz Lightyear. You get to be inside the Carousel of Progress, but you don't see anything. And, it's just like you get the most beautiful views of the castle.
Go off, Queen. Go off. But to your point, though, Demi, honestly, though, like a solo ride, as in like not only your own car, but the entirety of the train by yourself, is a peak Disney feeling, period, not contested.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? Let's talk about that. Forget it. I'm going to go into it. This is I want to be...
Okay.
Because we could keep talking about this, because for real, like there is really no other experience like that unless like you are with a group of 6 people and can do the Millennium Falcon. Like, where else? And a teacup, I guess, which is 40 seconds long and makes you throw up, right?
Oh.
So like, where else are you really like completely by yourself? Yeah, like Little Mermaid, Nemo, you're in your own little clamshell, but like you can kind of like right next to people. Like, you are alone. Like, to the point where like we're talking about physical sensations. There are some things that have been physically sensationed on that ride that should not be, that people have to monitor on the cameras, because when they go in the dark. Yeah, in Buzz Lightyear.
Literally inside.
But it's true. Like, it's true, because it's a dark place. People think they can get away with doing physical activities in there.
You're right.
Please don't do that. But
don't do that.
It is. So we're talking about physical sensations. This is the most physical of the sensations.
Yes, it is.
And you wanted to make it an honorable mention. How dare you, sir?
For me. For me. Yeah, okay, you know what, Missy? Move on to what are your negatives. Watch it be one of my positives.
How it's going to be.
I'm obsessed with this.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
Listen, I know you're like BFFs with Figment, right? But when I'm on that ride and he farts like a skunk in my face, I'm going to smack him in the face myself. How dare they do this to us?
It's
like,
just
I really
coffee, as you would say.
The coffee.
Thank you.
I'm gonna tell you right. It is not coffee. It is legit skunk.
It's coffee.
It's not even like you know, like how some people sometimes say that like marijuana kind of smells like skunk, and then like people who like smoke a lot of marijuana are like, oh, I don't mind the smell of skunk. Well, like it doesn't smell like that either. It just smells like it smells bad. And I enjoy the ride, and I'm like I almost forget that it's coming because I'm enjoying Figment and I'm enjoying Dr. Nigel Channing. And that may be a hot take because I know people don't really like this attraction that much because a lot of people are used to the original. But I didn't get to do the original, so I enjoy the one that is there now, and everyone can fight me on it. And you know, I love Eric Idle and I enjoy Figment, and he's adorable. I love him. And then he farts on me, and it's like every time I'm just like, oh, this is why this ride is always like a walk on, because you get farted on. And I don't want to be farted on.
He's earned it. He's allowed to do whatever he wants. Yeah. He had this great atrocity done unto him by having to sit through this revamp of this ride that still exists through today. So my little man can do whatever he wants to do, okay?
Like I said, I don't know the original. I can only have Figment as he is. And so it's like, do you want me to love him or do you not want me to?
The original ride opened 45 years after Jeremy was born. So he was well aware of what happened. It was sharp in his brain.
Okay, well, this is just all right. Well,
this is his first official day, Joey.
His first day on the job.
And apparently I'm ready for the nursing home. You know what, though? I kind of am. Did you all see that boys group that's performing in the nursing homes? Did you see that?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Made for you.
I'm ready. Send me. Yeah. I'm good to go.
So
you could be the one. I have to explain this since you brought it up to the people who have no idea what we're talking about.
Oh God!
There is a small clip going around of these boys, 3 boys doing a really mediocre. It can't be like routine in a nursing home, and there's the 4th boy is doing it over Zoom. They have a laptop next to them, and he worked from home that day.
He's not singing. He's completely off rhythm. He's just bopping side to side while they're hitting this hard-hitting choreo in formation. It's amazing.
Like me and Demi on Park Peeps, and then Jeremy is the 3rd. That's what it's like.
But let me tell you, as someone who had just had a grandparent in an assisted living for many years, and the amount of money that had to be spent to keep her in there, if that's the entertainment that we're paying for, I would sue.
I'm for it. Bring me more. I'm for it. Bring me more. And while you're at it, I'll take a Figment fart too. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Listen, speaking of more, Jeremy, let's get one of your tops. Okay.
I recently made a video on this, and I kind of baited people into almost some rage. There was a friend of mine, just a little bit, a connection of mine on TikTok posted a video, asking about, Disney rides, and if one were to go, like, what's one that you would not care about? And I had to take the lowest of the hanging fruit and say, without question, the People Mover.
No, I saw that video.
Yes.
So you faked everyone.
Yes. I had to, because that's the People Mover. Like, that is the visceral reaction that people have to the People Mover. So I had to. I'm sorry, but not really. However, there is a ride that is so treacherous that I will take Mission Space Orange any day over this attraction. And that attraction is...
Wait.
Yep.
Before you say it, Joey, do you know what he's going to say?
Do you know what I'm going to
say? No, because I'm confused about this. This is the top.
Okay.
Yes.
Can I give Joey a hint? Can I give Joey a hint?
Yes.
Dank.
If you even talk about the submarines.
Joseph Nolfi. My experience on the Finding Nemo submarine voyage experience has been nothing but complete and utter chaos. The last time I was on it, I was sitting next to a gentleman, his wife, and his children. This gentleman was equally as tall as I was, so we were fighting each other, both for a peephole, for some leg room. We were on top of each other the entire time. I had a rash on my leg because we were trying to get comfortable the whole time, and we were rubbing up against each other so fiercely that I had a rash. Okay.
How is this one of your best physical sensations at a Disney park?
No. Oh, we're talking best? Oh, I thought we said worst.
That's why I was so confused. I was like, what is this leading to? I was like, what the hell is this leading to? This is one of the best physical sensations.
I know you hate this. Like, where is the best?
What?
Yet there's some best physical sensation.
Okay, I was so ready to go with worst that I just went 3 feet into the middle.
Yeah, you
straight to the deep end.
Buzz Lightyear.
I think collectively we just have more worst than anything.
Yeah. Okay. So I agree with you on that. I thought about putting this one on my list, but I did not.
Oh my God.
I agree with you. I think we have covered it on this pod. I think that those little things are little just terror pods, and they are an assault on your sight, on your smell, on your dampness, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
No.
So Jeremy, you want to give us a top now?
Yes, I will. So I will not. I don't know if this is I don't think that this is going to be niche per se, but I think that people will understand this. When I watch, I'm very much motivated and moved by music. Music is a huge thing for me that really brings out deep-rooted emotion in me. And I think that is something that Disney does really, really well, especially for its shows. Like World of Color 1, for example, at DCA, I cannot watch World of Color 1 without crying. I don't care how misted I get. That is one of the few times that I care about getting wet. I don't really care. I will take it. However, there is when I watched
that's what Buzz Lightyear said
for the 5th time today. Anyway, there's one sensation in particular during the shows that I love, and it's during the fireworks. And whether it's Luminous, whether it's Happily Ever After, whether it's Wondrous, it's during the finale, and I can feel the finale fireworks it's like they're vibrating through the entirety of my body.
Yeah, that was one of mine.
That is I just got the ultimate chills, and the combination between listening to it, just feeling the energy around you, seeing people crying to your left, to your right, seeing kids' faces light up, and then feeling the firework finale quite literally ring through your body. It is just, I keep getting chills. It is such an emotional experience that I really hope that people grasp and feel when they're watching the fireworks. I really do, because it's one of the most special feelings when you're getting to experience that together with people.
Oh, it's so nice. I love that. Yeah, because I guess it's something that I don't think of as specific to Disney, but now I will, because it when I grew up going to 4th of July fireworks at my local elementary school, and it was I know that feeling, but since I'm not a big fireworks watcher at Disney parks, I don't really feel that at Disney parks, but maybe next I'll have to go, and actually the next time I'm on a 3-day bender at Disneyland especially, I'll have to sit and watch a show. I've actually never seen World of Color.
Oh, I've seen World of Color. I've only been there once.
I'll be honest, World of Color Happiness right now, it's a skip. It's not worth seeing. They really tried. It's not good. World of Color, in my opinion, World of Color 1, though, it's supremely done. One of my favorite Disney shows that I've ever seen, without question.
Well, maybe if you ever don't abandon me there, we can watch it. Because the only person that I seem to have trouble running into at Disneyland is the person who's literally there every other day. It's our 3rd peep. But
I'm so sorry.
You should be. I think that's a really good one, and it's a really good, not guttural, but deep. What's the word I'm looking for? It's a very internal. You can feel it all around you. So that's a really good one.
Thank you.
But also at Disneyland, my next top is going to be okay. So we all know the goat trick on Big Thunder Mountain. We all know what to do when you get off the lift hill. You look at the goat, and if you look at the goat the entire time that you're going, you feel like you're going faster. So I'm going to push the goat trick one step further as one of my tops. And this is all thanks to my very dear friend Nene, who is just one of the most just joyous park presences I've ever had in my entire parks life is my friend Nene. He's just wonderful. And he told me that you start doing the goat trick. So when you're going down that lift, or after, believe it's the second lift, and you are going down, turn to look at the goat. Do not break your gaze at the goat the entire way that you are going down the hill. Then, after the goat is past you, you turn, and yes, it's going to be awkward, especially if you're not sitting in the last row, because you are going to stare in the face of people behind you, but keep turning and face fully backward. And then when you feel the train come out of the next turn, right before it goes down the next little bunny hop, flip forward, and you will get the weirdest rush ever in your entire, it's like a brain body milkshake of just weird feelings, and your brain will not know where your eyes are, and your eyes will not know where your stomach is, and it's not sickening, but it does add an extra little pop of thrill in there. So it takes the goat trick and just amplifies it for a little bit longer. But it is awkward if you don't know the people sitting behind you.
Joey, quick question.
Yes.
Have you, at one point or another, ever performed for Cirque du Soleil?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I would. I would.
No, I have not.
Okay.
Jeremy, this is something that people under the age of 94 can do.
Well, this I
yes.
get it. This yes. is why I'm out of the running. Got it.
Yes.
Got it.
Yes. See, this is why I've been on the Haunted Mansion spine loosening experience many, many times. Yes. You have to do that. Actually, that's what mine's a tapestry. Speaking of tapestries, you got to go on the Haunted Mansion, get your spine loosened. And then go on to Big Thunder Mountain, do the goat trick amplified, and you will be able to do it because you got your spine loosened on the Haunted Mansion Doom Buggy. So look at us bringing it all around. Yes.
Next time. We'll do it next time.
Yeah. Well, next time, who knows when that's going to be, because you've ditched me the past 17 times. But we're going to balance this out with a negative, which is going to be, oh God, I hate this so bad, but sitting on a damp piece of bench on Pirates of the Caribbean after watching the people in front of you step on your seat with their wet shoes.
It's disgusting.
Like, people, why are we stepping on the bench that we know people are going to sit down on?
Because some of us are short and can't reach just the top part, Joseph. I don't mean to. I don't want to.
There is a floor to walk on.
I swear, Joey, when I get out of Pirates, I cannot reach the thing without stepping on the seat first. I promise you.
Deceivingly long way down. Deceivingly long way.
Well, you know what? Maybe I speak from my 5'9" privilege. But
maybe
I cannot stand seeing a wet, soggy footprint on the bench, and I'm like, I have to sit on this now.
I hate it too. I don't want to do it, and I feel bad, and I try to make sure I don't sit on the end, when I'm on it, but I can't help it. I cannot help it. Or, you know what? When I took my grandma to Disney, my grandma, she used to be 5'3". She probably 4'11" now. You think my grandma's gonna
Doom Buggy spine stretcher?
You think when we took her on the Grand Fiesta Tour, it's kind of similar seating style.
That's a tough one too.
It was luckily we had a very nice man to help us. But she had to step on the seat too. You gonna yell at my grandma for stepping on the seat, Joseph?
Not on Grand Fiesta Tour, because there's no wetness involved there.
Fine, but still, it applies if she went to Pirates.
Well,
and that's the tea, right? Is you have these nasty shoes that have been walking around a park for hours that are then stepping into a body of water that is just a breeding ground for filth, bacteria, and something that else can make you very sick. right?
Sounds like this episode.
And then you couple it with the hundreds of thousands of people that go to the park, that go to the bathroom and don't wash their hands, that put their hands in the pirate shoe-filled bacteria water, that then go back off of the ride and touch everything else while it's still not sanitizing or washing their hands.
Yes, that's one of, you know what, we're going to add that. That's one of my top physical sensations at Disney is the satisfaction that I get of when I see someone not wash their hands in the bathroom and I make a quip about it right then and there. And
Call it out.
I will fully just go, that's disgusting.
Correct.
Yeah.
Will they turn around and say anything to me? Usually not. No, they won't. But then cut to Jeremy filming a video while literally crawling on the ground at California Adventure. Okay, Demi, let's move on to your next top and bottom.
Okay, well, I'm gonna take you guys over. I'm gonna take you guys over in Walt Disney World to a little place that I like to call Blizzard Beach.
Oh,
we don't really get to talk about the water parks that much. Here.
I've never been there.
Blizzard Beach, go off! I'm excited.
So, I'm going to talk to you about a physical experience that is both in the category of first, it's a positive physical experience, and then immediately turns into a negative physical experience. And that is on
this episode is cursed. This episode
Here it is. I love this. Yes.
Summit Plummet. Let me tell you. First of all, what a joy to not have to schlep up a ton of stairs to get to the tallest water slide at the park, to go on a lift hill like you're going into the ski slopes. And then you get there and it is just horrifying to look down from. And you're just like, oh, okay, we're going to do this. Okay, we're going to do this. And the positive, because it's really amazing, honestly. You slide down, and that first inch, you are free falling.
Awesome.
You are literally in
the first
air,
inch.
Free falling. It is you want to talk about you're on a roller coaster and you get airtime. It's better. You are literally in the air, hanging in the air, nothing under you. Well, I mean, it's under you, but not directly. Not. And it's amazing, that feeling of just being so insanely high up in the sky with nothing touching you.
All that off 1 inch.
Or, you scooch down.
The OG alphabet.
Yes. And then the negative comes in. When you slam your back down on that slide. I famously have a video of going down that slide, and I'm just like, oh my, and then you go down, and then you just hear, ow! It goes from one of the most amazing feelings of being just completely alone in space to pain.
Jolted back to reality, back to Earth.
Pain. And I want to preface this by saying the first time I did Summit Plummet, I understand that I'm 30 now and we're gonna, we're a little different. But the first time I did, I was 25. I was spring chicken. All right. Spring chicken 25. And I still was in a lot of pain. Let me tell you. So, talk about real physical sensation. What starts as something amazing turns into just so painful.
Jeremy was a spring chicken in 1925.
Okay, here she goes again. My goodness.
And then, if that's not enough, when that water, here we go. When that, Jeremy knows, when
creeps
that
all
water,
into places it shouldn't creep.
It's famously called an enema. And I'm not kidding. People on the internet call Summit Plummet an enema. Now, I also want to say this. You have to be wearing the correct uniforms at water parks. And I am so tired of everybody not realizing that. And that's why you're getting an enema. I did not get an enema. It still feels terrible. But that's because I wear swim pants to water parks. And everyone's thinks I'm crazy that I look like I'm wearing leggings or something. I wear capri swim pants. Don't you want to go fast on your slide one? The more fabric, the faster you're going to go. The safer the enema is for you.
This is our most unhinged episode.
I know, seriously. No, but it's true. And also, like, if you're wearing bikini bottoms and a bikini top and you're going on slides, like, what do you think is going to happen? Like, I wear a rash guard and I wear swim pants because I want to make sure that everything stays in the right spot, one, and that you get the most out of your water slide experience. But even with my swim pants, after you hit the deck so hard, and that water, it is like you're drowning. It's like you're drowning. What?
Nothing.
So it's amazing. It's one of the most like intense physical experiences you can probably ever have.
Demi, just to echo your point so Joey gets this very quickly, when you hit the bottom, i.e. the enema, the last time recently, and I'm so upset I don't have this on video because I recorded my way down, my wedgie was so bad that I tried to lay in the slide and get it out. And I was like, you know what? It's just not meant to be. We just got to stand it up and we just got to keep it pushing. I get up full moon to the entirety of Blizzard Beach. And there is a kid not too far over that goes, you have a wedgie. And I turn around and I'm like, listen, it's not going anywhere anytime soon without more drastic measures. It's just going to have to be what it is. It's just going to have to be.
You have a wedgie.
You have a wedgie.
Listen, we can't talk about this at this current juncture because I have to go to a restroom where I can actually handle it appropriately.
We're so cooked on this episode.
Beyond.
This episode is... Tell me
what nobody even realizes that it's taken like 3 hours to record too.
They don't even know.
They don't even know.
Battles.
Full brain melt. Well, look, Demi, I think that's a good one, and I look forward to trying this slide because it sounds like it would be a great deal of fun.
Good.
It sounds like a good deal of fun for me. So, all right, Jeremy, let's move on. We're just, you know what, since we have been recording now for 19 and a half hours, we're just going to cycle through the rest of what Jeremy has and then the rest of what I have and the rest of what Demi has all in one go. So Jeremy, hit us.
Look, these are going to be really, really quick. I think that we've done a good amount of sunshine and roses here. We've highlighted some really great positive things. I'm just going to hit you with two real quick negatives. The visceral reaction. What's that? The visceral reaction my body has when I show up at the TTC at the Magic Kingdom goes beyond words. The TTC is one of the most unmagical places that you've ever visited. It is just, listen, between the ferry boat, if you miss the ferry boat, you're not going to be at Magic Kingdom for at least 30 minutes because you have to wait for the ferry boat to get back. You have to wait for the people to get off. You have to get on. You have to wait for Nancy Sue and the entire family at security to make it to the ferry boat that is sprinting there with 15 strollers before they can close it up and be on your way. It is at least a 30-minute excursion. Yes, I have gotten stuck on the monorail defying gravity suspended in midair in between the TTC and the Contemporary. Yes, I have sat on the monorail for 45 minutes and watched the door go close, open, close, open, close, open, to then have to get off, watch them take it out of service, to then wait for another one to come back. The TTC is my worst nightmare, and I will avoid it at all costs, number one. Number two, the gems in Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. You look, but you don't touch. They are the most disgusting things in all of Walt Disney World. And nobody can walk through that line without touching them. No one. It's hand in mouth, hand on gem, fingers up nose, hand on gem. It is a disaster. It is awful. Do not touch the gems. I talk about this all the time. You look, but you don't touch. Don't touch the gems. You will have the most unmagical day once you get back home and you have the virus. Which one? I don't know, but you will have one. Thank you.
Can confirm, even during when the parks reopened in 2020 in the height of COVID, they were still touching those gems.
Touching them nonstop. Nonstop. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't move on.
That's what this episode is going to be called. Touching the gems. The top physical sensations at Walt Disney World.
Can't do it. Cannot do it. I'm sorry. Visceral. Can't.
Jeremy's already done our traditional lightning round, and he just gave us a lightning round of another form. So thank you for that, Jeremy.
Yes, you're welcome.
My lightning round is going to be, my tops are going to be, you know what? I love on like a really hot summer eve at Hollywood Studios, when you are sitting in the right spot in that Fantasmic showing, and you get just that spray of the Fantasmic fountain hitting your skin on a damp night, and then it just coats you in a nice little wet blanket that just, when there's a little breeze, it just calms you, it cools you right down.
The way you're describing this is kind of making me
not loving that.
Happy.
I thought I was doing the Well, I thought I was doing the opposite.
Everyone just clicked out of this podcast.
Oh no. I thought I was doing the opposite, but I like it when
I don't think you're gonna win this one, Joey.
Well, no, especially now since
everyone's like, please stop.
Completely screwed myself by adding a third jury member because I can now be outvoted.
Yes.
So you have called me 15 times this episode. You're due for one.
Well, Jeremy, let's do a little bit of math. How many years ago was 1925? And you were a spring chicken then. So that means you were born prior to then, which means you were over 100 something years old.
Anyway, you were saying.
So that's a top for me. Also, napping in Carousel of Progress, the gentle motion, just lulling you to sleep, amazing. Also, I think one of the top ride physical sensations. I didn't want to go with like the obvious ones, but there is specifically on Expedition Everest, if you are sitting in the middle rows. First, I usually hate riding in the middle of roller coasters. It's like the least exciting ride on any roller coaster. However, the backwards portion in the indoor in the middle section of the Expedition Everest train for some reason hits so hard, and you feel crazy forces that I've never felt on any other roller coaster before. So middle of Expedition Everest if you want to feel that. And then my two other least favorite physical sensations are going to be the jostling and Kilimanjaro safaris. I'm just like, I'm sorry, I will ride Matterhorn 900 times a day before I ever endorse the jostling that goes on Kilimanjaro safaris. I'm just like, I can't, the benches are just so hard. And my last one was queuing for the monorail at Magic Kingdom anytime it's crowded on that damn ramp up, and it's just like that goes along with Jeremy's TTC terror. So all right, Demi, let's close out with yours.
All right, well, because Jeremy also had mine before for positive was with fireworks, like that feeling that you feel, the physical feelings of it. I'm just going to do some negatives just like Jeremy as well.
The feelings that you feel, the physical feelings.
You do. It's like 4 a.m. I think.
It really is.
We started at 6 p.m. It's like
Correct.
4 a.m. Anyway, I'm going to say some negative ones. What starts out what you think is a positive experience, walking down Main Street, and then you break your ankle on the tracks of Main Street.
I've never done that.
It's not a great physical sensation.
No.
You think by now, like I'm watching where I'm going constantly and still diva down constantly. I mean, just, I hate it. I understand why the tracks are there and whatever, fine. But like, I just.
Never happened to me.
Wow.
Good for you. Good for you. Do you want a medal?
Do you want a cookie?
An award?
No, I don't need metal in my ankle because I didn't break it on the. I didn't.
All right. Well, some of us had ankle surgery in the past, and
oh my god, I'm sorry. I forgot. Oh my god, I'm sorry.
You forgot.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you
sorry.
forgot.
I'm sorry. This episode is a crash and a burn. This is such a crash.
Truly. Anyway, so yeah, the Main Street tracks, and then the next one I'm going to talk to you about is, I eat a lot of snacks. If you guys watch my YouTube channel, and I really haven't. There are things I may not like, right? I don't think there's like things that are inedible at Disney. That there's a lot of people on the internet that'll like to tell you be like like make the throw up face.
Oh, the pretend vomiting of
the pretend
when
vomiting.
They eat stuff.
Yeah. But there was one time that I did actually have a visceral reaction to one snack, and the thought of it makes me want, like, it does do that gag for real.
Like I'm not popsicle.
The fish popsicle.
Yeah,
there was dear God!
There was like a ceviche popsicle at EPCOT one year.
Oh no, I didn't try that. That was at a.
Or it was not a popsicle, a push pop. It was a push pop. Yeah.
No, I did not try that. No, this is a permanent item, and one. It's at Hollywood Studios. It's at the monstrous thing that I knew was a bad sign for my Muppets when it was put up. It's that snack stand called Hydraulics that was right in front of former Muppet Courtyard. And they have a snack there that I think is like an actual hate crime. And I really mean that. I don't understand why we think this is a good idea. They are savory mini churros. It is churros with Coca-Cola, bourbon candy bacon, sriracha aioli, and scallions. And that not only...
delicious.
Yeah, I was going to say, that sounds good.
Yeah.
The face!
No.
The face!
It was... You also have to remember... The churros were like cardboard.
Terrible.
Oh yeah, because Disney World follows or not.
I fully blame any churro that is in Florida in a stand that isn't being made fresh. The reason they are all bad because you go to Universal
gluten-free ones
bad.
are good.
Okay, but whatever. I think it's something in the humidity or the air that makes churro stand churros in Florida bad because in Disneyland in California they're not. In Universal Orlando too, they're not good either on the stands. So you have this cardboard and it is the sriracha mixed with the cinnamon sugar alone.
Oh yeah.
It was one of the worst things I've ever tasted.
So there's still cinnamon sugar on them.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant that they was like just the dough that they used for a churro and it was in the shape of a churro, but they still put the cinnamon sugar on them.
Yeah, I mean, and maybe they've taken it off, but when I had it when it first opened, it was one of the worst things. And then the Coca-Cola flavoring, it all just like there was too much going on. It was a lot. It was just really not good. I'm sure there's people that like it because it's still on the menu to this day, and that stand's been open for
it's Jeremy
maybe 2 years. But like when I think about it, I literally do. It's been hard for me to talk about it because I get like I have a talk about. It is because I feel my gag reflex like shaking. It really. That is like the one food visceral reaction that I have ever had in the Disney parks, but it is very prominent.
Sounds valid. Sounds completely valid.
Yeah,
I really have to try it. It's a double whammy for me because it's glutinous as well, so it'll really kick me. But I will say, it's very interesting because the churro conversation is like, obviously Disneyland does churros better than Disney World. But I will say that the gluten-free churros at Nomad Lounge, if you would like a good churro at the Walt Disney World Resort, you can go to the Nomad Lounge and get the churros there.
Yes. It doesn't have to be the gluten-free ones, though, there. If there was gluten-free churros in the stands and you said those were better, that's something else. But we all know that Nomad Lounge churros are the best churros on property.
Correct.
There you go. That's all I mean. Yes.
Or at Coronado Springs. Those are actually really good too.
Yes. And actually over at the quick service in Mexico, those are pretty good as well. Not as good as Nomad, but those are pretty good. And there was one more place. I don't remember now where it is. I can't think of it. But anyway, not these. These were not good. That's the end.
Well, speaking of the end.
Speaking of the end, 9 hours later.
We might have checked out a long time ago, but right now it's time to check out of this episode. We hope you stayed physically present with us throughout the entire episode.
There's like one person left.
It was such a fun one.
The realest of the real.
As always with Jeremy. Yeah, you know what it is? It's Jeremy's phone connected to the other thing. That's the one follower that we still have left on this episode.
Jeez.
But
no,
please,
it's definitely my Instacart shopper.
Your Instacart shopper. Please, well, you know what? There's always the dumpster. Please follow
See
us
you there.
Online at Park Peeps Pod. Rate us and subscribe wherever you get your podcast. Please leave us a comment and subscribe to parkpeepspodcast.substack.com to stay in the magic even longer.
And stay tuned next week for another all-new episode with another amazing guest. And keep up with us on socials at Magical Hijinks. That's HIJINX.
Miss
Joey Nolfi, Jerendelle, official.
Yeah.
Yes,
Jerendelle _official.
_official, which Joey forgot to write in script.
Whoops.
And I knew that from memory.
Whoops.
It's okay. You're new. He's not used to writing your name.
That's a bottom physical sensation now for Jeremy on this episode.
I felt that.
It's okay, because you're new. It's fine. We'll get used to it.
He's new. He's new. Well, he's not new to this earth.
No. It's enough. That is enough. Enough. It's enough.
I am just taking my Labubus and going to bed. Okay. This has been fun.
What were their names again?
Cynthia, Carla, Damishka.
Definitely not any of their
Carla
names.
and Damishka were not part of the last no.
They're new.
Well, until next week, everyone. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.